What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another NBA 2K mobile video. Today we're going to be doing a gameplay with a group that I have not tried yet this year, but I'm very excited to try based on the nostalgia I have for him from last season. And that player, where is he? Is Sapphire Vince Carter. Now, the Vince Carter I used last season was not a Sapphire; it was the Amethyst one that was free from the code, and that was basically one of my first really good cards. It was probably on the thumbnail if you don't know what I'm talking about, and you'll see it when we go over the cards for our weekly update. But yeah, Vince Carter, he has a 5 in shoot off dribble, a 5 in layups and dunks, but we have +1 with Jimmy Butler. He has a 5 in mid range shooting. We have +2 with this Brooklyn Nets shoe. I have 2 Brooklyn Nets shoes. He's got a 4 and 3-point shot, but I know for sure that he's a really nice release. I don't know if they changed it this year, but I assume it's still really nice like it was last year. A 3 in post scoring, a 5 in agility, a 3 in strength, 3 in rebounding, 4 in playmaking, and 4 in defending, but +1 with Jimmy Butler. So we're gonna hop into probably a fantasy finals game because it's still going on right now, so I don't have to use any of these energy chargers. But actually, what we can do is we can sub in Vince Carter and then go over our weekly Onyx cards. We didn't get a lot this week. Honestly, the odds were really bad. I think we got maybe 4 cards this week since last video. So, yeah, we're going to go over those cards and find a game. And, yeah, I'll see you when we go over the cards. So, we got 4 cards this week. We got Onyx RJ Barrett. We got an Onyx Al Horford. We got an Onyx Ricky Rubio. And an Onyx Oscar Robertson. So all duplicates. Nothing new in our Onyx card department. But this was the card I was talking about. This Amethyst Vince Carter. It was just such a great card, and it was awesome that you could get it for free. It was the first code card that I was able to get because I started in the middle of the year last season. And yeah, I just really loved the card. He had a super nice release. He was great at dunking. So yeah, I just have a really attachment to this card. So I really hope Vince Carter is as good as he was last season. But yeah, let's get on to the game. Let's see what Vince Carter can do. Alright, we found a match. Well, we have low opponent because if you put in your a full bronze team, it gives you like a random power, so you can get really low on an easy matchup. So a lot of people say it's like a glitch, but really I don't think so. It was probably intended by 2K to add that. But Vince Carter on the court is guarded by gold Kawhi Leonard, I believe so. Good defense there by Vince Carter. Let's see that jump shot. Oh, a green! It's still a great release. We'll check out the dunk animations and see what he's got on the next possession. But I remembered vividly that release and green on the first shot. Also, after this game, I never got to go over the All-Star theme because it didn't try to run to the basket there. Let's get it back to Vince, get a pick. Pull up from mid-range, and he makes it. I assume he's got great dunk animations. I've seen some highlights of people using Onyx Vince Carter, which I don't have access to, because I do play this game no money spent. Eventually, I'll be able to spend money on this game, but as of now, I don't have the money to do that. See if we can get a hop step. Okay, I tried to do a hop step, and we dropped the ball. If you don't know how to do a hop step, all you really have to do is run at the basket and tap the shoot button. If you're close enough, you should get a hop step animation. I think we should play another game because there's really only one quarter, half, whatever you want to say. Vince Carter. Oh, I hate that animation. And pull up the buzzer. And overall, so far, I'm really liking this card. Having a lot of nostalgia using him because I really like Vince Carter in this game. So, yeah, now we're going to go over the new theme cards. And yes, I am going for the completely free Kawhi Leonard card here. If you are on that lower tier and you can just play the event, not that difficult. The Kawhi Leonard card is going to be a beast. All you need to do is just play your events. The first one was Mini Domination, and it was the first reward at 7,500 points. Then this one is Fantasy Finals at 12,000 points, and then there's going to be a third one in the Gauntlet. How you get these two collectibles, the red medals and blue medals, are on the draft board, and the gold and silver stars are on the checklist. But we will go over the All-Star and St. Patrick's Day themes. So, All-Stars, we got Nikola Vucevic, we got Jaylen Brown, we got Zach LaVine, we got Rudy Gobert as a duo, Donovan Mitchell for budget players. I don't know for sure if they're in the events or not, but if they are, that's going to be a good duo. We got Sapphire Zion Williamson, who I unfortunately do not have access to. I still have one Zion card, the Emerald card from the #1 draft picks theme. It's just the first theme in the game. And I never got another Zion card. So, hopefully we have another chance to get a better Zion card later in the year. And I'm still waiting on rookies to see guys like LaMelo Ball and James Wiseman. But we got a Sapphire Ben Simmons. We got a Sapphire Paul George. Sapphire Kyrie Irving, which is going to be a great card for budget players, lower power players. If he is in the event, I still don't know because I am at the Onyx tier. Got a Sapphire James Harden. A Ruby Julius Randle, who they actually revamped his stats. I believe they gave him a +1 in mid-range, +1 in three-point shot. Maybe even +2 in mid-range and some other increased stats. A Bradley Beal, who we already got. We got Nikola Jokic, which is another card that I don't have access to. And I do like Nikola Jokic in this game. But I'm still waiting on trying to get a Jokic card. Still was never able to. We got a Ruby Luka Doncic, who will be in the Gauntlet. We got a Ruby Steph Curry, which is, I think he's pack exclusive. We got a Amethyst Jason Tatum, who is in Fantasy Finals. We got an Amethyst Damian Lillard. We got an Amethyst Chris Paul. We got an Amethyst Anthony Davis, so it's a duo with the Onyx LeBron coming up. And this Anthony Davis card is in the Gauntlet. We got an Amethyst Kawhi Leonard, who is completely free from just playing the game. We got an Onyx Joel Embiid, who is in Fantasy Finals. We got a Onyx Giannis, which is pack exclusive. We got Onyx Kevin Durant, who will be in the Gauntlet. I'll try my best. I'm not going to go in, spend all my coins to get this card. I don't have that big of a need for him, even though it would be helpful. And we have an Onyx LeBron James. Now we move on to the St. Patrick's Day theme. We got an Emerald Larry Nance Jr., Emerald Jeremy Lamb, Emerald Rudy Gay, and we got a Sapphire Spencer Dinwiddie. I really don't like Spencer Dinwiddie in this game. He has a terrible release and just isn't spectacular in any category. He's just very mediocre stats and nothing that really stands out. We got Steven Adams, which is the first Pelican Steven Adams that we got. So I'm excited to possibly get that card off the draft board. We got a Sapphire Kyle Lowry. Into the reviews, we got a Ruby John Wall, which is the first Rockets John Wall we got. John Wall is a really good point guard in this game. He's really fast on the court and could just blow by everyone. We got a Ruby Andre Drummond, who is on the draft board. It's a duo with Larry Nance Jr. We got Ruby Giannis Antetokounmpo. We got an Amethyst Clint Capella. I also just don't like Clint Capella in this game. He's just a very mediocre card and can't really do much for you on offense. We got Amethyst John Morant, which I actually hope I get, because I haven't really got to try John Morant this year. I think I got maybe his gold card. But yeah, Amethyst John Morant, who was on the draft board. That is the highest card on the draft board you can pull. We got a Amethyst Julius Randle, an Onyx Donovan Mitchell, who I've used the Amethyst one. He's a very good card in the game. We got an Onyx Jimmy Butler. We got an Onyx Jason Tatum, and we got an Onyx James Harden. Who's Harden's duo? Spencer Dinwiddie is a duo with Harden. Alright. I don't think many people are going to be using that duo. But yeah, I will find us another matchup, and we'll get into another game with Vince Carter. Alright, we have found another opponent. So let's try to see some more dunk animations with Vince Carter. Said to be one of the greatest dunkers of all time, so let's get the ball to Vince Carter. And it looks like we have Kawhi beat, but nope, he gets back on defense. Kawhi's playing great defense, locking me up. Let's go out and call a pick from Sean Kemp. And Vince gets stopped on the blow-by, but hits the quick little mid-range jumper there. He does a maxed out mid-range with the shoot I gave him. Zach LaVine pulling up for three. Missing that. It's got Vince Carter. Almost a great finish there, but great layup there. Green release. He's got a nice layup package. So that's nice. I still can't see the dunk animations. See if we can get a stop here. Get maybe one dunk animation before this game's over. Good defense there by Vince Carter. Running down the court. Jordan wide open. But I know we're going to try it again with Vince Carter. See if he can take it inside. Again, terrible animation will take the points. Still can't see the dunk animations, but I'm sure playing with him and head-to-head we'll be able to see it at some point. And I most likely will use this card in head-to-head because he's got a really good release. Curry saving us from a steal there. And I'm getting double teamed. And we got the layup at the buzzer. Overall, I just really like this card and have a lot of nostalgia from last season. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's gameplay video. You will most likely see a gameplay as soon as I get the Amethyst Kawhi Leonard. I'll try him out for you guys. Kawhi Leonard is always a good card in game. I haven't really got to use many Kawhi Leonard cards this year. Here, small forward. He's on the Clippers. Yeah, we got all just cards that I wasn't able to obtain. The only one really is the gold Kawhi Leonard, but I have not just decided not to use that card yet. But I'll end up trying him out before, and then I'll get a gameplay out with the card as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and like and subscribe.